Hey, what's up guys? This is Peter from The Golden Gato, and today we're going to be learning how to make money online. And we're going to be doing this on a website, and the website allows you to make $100, and essentially it's that simple. You make $100 and you can make it again and again and again, and you have to do a few things to make that $100, but pretty much anybody can do them if you know what you're doing, if you follow the rules, the guidelines, etc. And I'll show you exactly how to do that in just a little bit. Quickly before that, guys, if you want easy step-by-step videos showing exactly how to make money online and at home, be sure to subscribe to the Golden Gato YouTube channel. Alrighty guys, so let's just dive right in. I don't want to waste too much of your time here, so let's talk about the money-making method, how you can make $100 per day or something like that online. And so yeah, let's look into it. It's called listverse.com. It's right here, as you can see. I will put the link to this website in the description below so you guys can check it out right after this video. And so, but make sure to stay for the whole video because I'm going to be showing exactly the requirements, because there's some really specific requirements that you have to follow, or else you'll be immediately rejected from earning that $100 per submission. And I'll talk about what submission I really mean in just a second. But quickly before that, let's just do a really fast introduction of what Listverse is. So Listverse is a website that essentially creates lists. Here's an example: 10 history facts that scandalized and outraged something. 10 statues that people like to touch in inappropriate places. Well, that's kind of weird. 10 tragic times the US government massacred striking workers. Oh my goodness. Well, these are a little bit strange articles. 10 unbelievable things found underwater. 10 incredible ancient animals. Now, you don't have to write about these kinds of things if any of these you found offensive or what have you. Sorry. I apologize for that. But these are some of the examples of what they're looking for. Obviously, not everything's going to be about, war and damage and inappropriate places being touched. But yeah, these are more along the lines of kind of what you're going to be looking for. 10 weird facts about Alexander Graham Bell. I finally found a list that I was like, all right, this is a little bit safer. So here's a list that's sort of a great example. 10 weird facts about Alexander Graham Bell's obsession with deaf people. If you don't know who Alexander Graham Bell is, the guy in this article, he invented the telephone, if I'm not mistaken. 10 incredibly strange facts about hurricanes, which I'm sure is very relevant right now. So anyway, this is what the website does. It makes a bunch of lists, and if we can go into one of these lists right now. I can just show you a little bit more detail about it. So it's written by Mark Oliver very, very recently. This website comes out with new lists every single day, multiple of them, and it just shows you a bunch of stuff, and it gives you, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You get the point. It gives you a bunch of lists. You press read more, and you get a list. That's how it works. So if we go back to Listverse here, I can show you exactly how you can use Listverse to make $100, and you can do this again and again and again. So if we go to this little arrow here, it's right next to the Listverse title button. So there's the title button, and if we just go to this small little arrow here, I hope you guys can see that, press it, and let's play Write and Get Paid, which is the first one. So get paid $100. So what it says here, I'll read it to you guys because it might be a little bit blurry. Do you want to earn money online? Listverse was built on the efforts of readers just like you. Readers who didn't have any experience as writers but decided to put a list together and send it in. So here's the deal. We will pay you $100 for your efforts. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to have English equal to that of a native speaker, a sense of humor, and a love for things unusual or interesting. So if you guys are intellectually curious and you have good English and you're funny, or you think you're funny, this is pretty much for you. It's a really, really cool opportunity. Essentially what you do is you write your list, and it has to have at least 10 items in, and they reply and they say either, great, we'll publish it and send you $100 by PayPal, or they say, sorry, it's not good enough or something like that. I think the biggest reason that they reject people is because people do not source. So that's something that is super important. There's a really important author guide right here. So make sure you check out the author guide if you want to write for them and make $100 per submission, per list, per submission. So that's really, really cool. So definitely go and check out that author guide. That's super important. And there's also a submit a list section. So again, I pulled down the arrow here, which is right by the title button, and you can go to the submit a list button, just so I can kind of show you guys exactly what I'm doing here. So it says, before submitting your list, make sure it is proofread and edited. This is kind of hard to see. Lists that actually, just a second, here we go. Here we go, now it's easier to see. Ooh, my lamp. Before submitting your list, make sure it's proofread and edited. Lists that lack novelty are less likely to be accepted, and all lists must conform to the highest standards of English. Lists without sources will be rejected immediately. So that's what I was talking about earlier. You really have to have your guys' sources down. So then all you have to do is put in a few quick details, your PayPal address, a little author blurb, and then enter your list in, and boom, you can get $100. So here's a few little hints and tips that are really important. So list must be your own work. So don't just go and copy somebody else's list. That is illegal and wrong. And you'll get rejected. It must include 10 items. It must be at least 1,800 words. And that's including the introduction. It must include high quality online sources. And you have to format the sources a special way. This is all on the website here. And don't forget to read the author's guide before submitting. So those are kind of the rules. They're pretty simple rules. They're super easy to follow. These are kind of things that like any job would require almost automatically, you know, professional standards and all that sort of stuff. But you do not have to be an expert. That was one thing that really stood out to me. You don't have to be a professional writer. You don't have to be somebody who's published 10 books. You just have to be an average Joe like me, and like you. And I don't know, maybe you're some celebrity or something, but yeah, I don't know. But that's all you have to be. You don't have to be anybody famous or otherwise. You don't have to have written a book or otherwise. And it's just people who love lists and love making money, love making $100 again and again and again. So that's pretty much that. And the things that I really need to, again, very strongly recommend here is that you check out a few things. Number one, you check out this one, which is Write and Get Paid, because this sort of describes everything, exactly how we kind of went through this together a little bit, but this describes all of the interesting rules and all of the kind of stipulations, things like that. Now, they're not too complicated, they're not too harsh or anything like that. Again, I sort of went through the most important stuff, but definitely make sure to check that out. And of course, the submission page, which is right here. And finally, the author guidelines are super important, so make sure to go ahead and check those out as well. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for List First. One more really important thing, guys, I don't want to forget to mention this. I just reached 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely insane. I'm super excited about it, and so I wanted to bring you guys something special. Again, I haven't been producing a ton of videos because I just got started with another incredibly difficult semester. I'm double majoring in finance and computer science at a top 20 US college. So my life is very busy. I'm involved in a bunch of clubs and teams and all that kind of stuff too. So bear in mind that I'm going to be producing more videos as I sort of get into the role of this semester. But I appreciate your guys' patience, and I can't wait to see what kind of lists you come up with. And if you get one of your lists featured, be sure to comment it below this video and let me know. And yeah, anyway, thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers, and thank you so much for watching. I don't think you guys realize how much I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So it's really important to me that you guys succeed and that we kind of succeed together. That's my thing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, and quickly before that, shout out to Listverse and a bunch of other list making YouTube channels, because I love those kinds of YouTube channels. So Make sure to go to check out a list making YouTube channel next. I personally recommend, oh geez, I like top 10 stuff. So, oh geez, Let Me Know is amazing. Let Me Know, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Well, actually, you know what? I don't want to keep this video too long because this is a really random rant at the end, but it's Lemino. He makes crazy list-like documentaries. So go ahead and check out his videos as well. But that's pretty much it for this video. Strange shout out. I know he's got like 1 billion subscribers and I only have 100,000, but I seriously appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. That's it. I'll see you guys next time.